Hi guys, my name is Will. I'm actually going to be showing you guys today how I go from me here like this to my alter ego of Carmen. So yeah, stick around. Like, share, follow, ding the bell, whatever you do on YouTube. I'm excited to do it. I'm actually been on TikTok. I do lives and stuff there. It's Will to Carmen if you want to check me out there. But let's get into this today. All right, first things first, I actually start with Maybelline Master Prime. With this, I actually take some, see my ring over here, see like that, just go all over, you know, really work it into your skin. All right, so there's your first layer. Now at this point I've already shaved and I do a daily scrub, like I scrub my face every day, and then I also moisturize several times a day. Can't ever get enough of that, right? Try to look youthful. 32, you know, not ready to be too old yet. So next, I'm gonna grab the orange color corrector. So I'm actually using more of a peach today, but it's a silly color corrector. So it's this here. It's the True Complexion HD Corrector by Black Radiance. So I take this, looks like this here, and just, for me, I put it on my beard area. For females, or anybody who's having any dark areas, dark circles, dark anything, you can use red, orange, like you can use red lipstick, whatever. Those will actually cover up your dark, like circles, your dark areas, really well. So I'll take a beauty blender, and we're gonna blend this in. Really just work it right on into the skin a little bit so that it's there. I also use the LA Girl orange color corrector, or orange concealer as they call it, or stuff like that. So those are available as well. All right, so now that I look like I've had an orange beard, let me grab my foundation. So I actually like to use the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup. I have a couple different shades. I use the 115 Cocoa, 105 Caramel, and I also use the Warm Beige 90. Just any of those colors, kind of in between. Not all at once, but I use the different colors, just depending. Now I have a darker breastplate, so sometimes I will use a darker shade. But I always make that work. I'm always gonna blend that in, you know. So with this, I take the liquid makeup, apply it directly to the beauty blender, and just kind of start dabbing it on. You know, you want to make sure the whole face. Some people I know that they use, like, they go darker, you know, in the lower areas, and different things like that when it comes to foundation. I personally have not gotten that good, I guess. At this point, I just go for the look that I like, which is I just apply the one foundation color all the way around. I will show you something else that I occasionally do when it comes to actually the when it comes to contouring with a little bit of foundation as well. So I'll do that for you guys today and just kind of show you that look. I want to make sure all this area that's going to be seen is the same shade. So after that, I actually take a big brush like so. Nothing's on it. And I just kind of, because I already blended with the beauty blender, I've already put the makeup, pushed it right into the skin. This is kind of like, for me, I don't know how to say it, it just smooths it out, makes it look like it's actually my face in a sense. Maybe I went a little like spray tanning or something, but you know, looks like that's my color. So I'll show you what I do sometimes with the when I'm contouring. Sometimes I have this light top True Color Oh, it's the Beautiful Bronze. I'm almost out of it, but I kind of will have right here where it's like, I know that my contour line will be. I haven't done this in a while, but, and then just apply that like that, directly like that. And then I'll take a beauty blender, kind of go ahead and hit those areas. So that's kind of like, you know, if I was to use a different shade of foundation as well, like a second one, that's kind of where I would hit those areas, and that will kind of make it appear like I already got those high cheekbones before I've applied anything else. So there's that as well. So again, I'll just take this. All right. Let's power the internet. I just took me a quick little 10-minute break to handle some business and come back, and y'all are still here. It's like time never happened. So next, I'm actually gonna take my L'Oreal Paris Brow Stylish Definer, and I have it in soft black. I just kind of brush my natural brows up. Now, me personally, I don't try to cover my brows, even when I'm doing the drag or anything. I like my natural brows. It's where they are and all, so I just make them work. Now, I like to map out where I'm actually gonna put the brows, or like how I'm gonna make the brows arch, right? So they say if you take it from the corner of the eye right here, and that's gonna be where I actually start at. The highest arch should be right there at the end of the eye, which would be right here. And then taking it from the nose to the corner of the eye, that's supposed to be technically the end. So that would be my brow here. And then which I'm not done with them yet, but that's just me kind of mapping out the roundabout location where I want them. So do the same over here. I'm gonna go over here. And then we're gonna go right here. So see, this one arches up a little bit more. Okay, they're pretty much always cousins, never twins for me, but we're gonna make this work here. So after I take the pencil here, I'm gonna then go in with my Tattoo Studio Soft Brown 374, and I actually take that, and I take the little thing that comes with it. Once I do that, I start here on towards like the middle to the end, and I'm gonna make that brow actually look the way I want it to look now. Now, I'll be honest, brows are my least perfection item. I have not gotten really good at them. I have listened to the whole everything about doing them. I don't know what it is. I think partially in my mind it's because I have man brows, and you know, I basically have to kind of like I have man brows, so at the end it's not going to be as feminine, I feel like, but I think that's just an excuse I use to myself until I can actually get them done correctly. But we're gonna make this work here. So after I do that, I'm just gonna, oh sorry, I'm trying to look at my, all right. So now that they are, I just split them out a little bit more. So next, I'm actually going to take some concealer. It's the CoverGirl. CoverGirl, even though they say CoverGirl can't cover boy, well, guess what? I make it work. So we're going to take the CoverGirl, and it is the Classic Ivory. I put it right down my nose, right in the center, and then I hit up here. I just went over my brow a little bit, so we got to fix that because I just messed up. And then we're going to go here on the side of our nose. I just kind of work it out here. Work it out here. Work it out here. And here. Now, I know concealer a lot of times is known to go underneath foundation and stuff like that, you know, for like covering up concealing, basically. But in my case, what we're actually going to be doing is using it as like a highlight area. So what I do is I'll put it in, and because it's going to contrast with the actual contour that we're going to put on here in a little bit. So and I just kind of like clean up my brows with the concealer anyways, and then right down the center of my nose. The reason I put it in the center is because that's gonna be the part that you want highlighted, because on the sides where I'm gonna leave kind of empty is where I'm gonna put contour later, or bronzer, whatever you need to put, and that'll actually make it look a little bit smaller, a little bit more feminine. It's gonna kind of look like a clown a little bit here and for a little bit. We're gonna make this work. Never had a look that I couldn't make work in some way, shape, or form. So we're gonna stick by that and get it complete here. Okay. Now this is the after that my jawline. I like to hit this just because it kind of makes it look jagged the way that I want, but a little less masculine end to end. All right, so there is that. So next, I'm going to use my Smashbox Double Exposure. And with this, I'm actually going to choose some of the colors I like here. So we want to start with the transition color. So first I'm going to go in with this one here. Take it, run in there, and then tap it off. And then I like to go and pat it into the area right up here, the oculus bone, whatever the hell you call it. And then you don't want to go all the way to the eyebrow. You just want it to be kind of like look like a shadow. So that really kind of see the difference. We want it to appear like the eye is going up and having like an upward appeal to it. That way the eye looks snatched, because I have a very hooded eyes, as it is in my family and all the men, because I am a man, just put on makeup. All right, so next, I like to take a second transition color and kind of work it right in there, kind of give a shadow to the transition a little bit. I don't take much at all. And that one I actually took too. I had actually taken this here and a little bit of the gray and just kind of mix them together for that transition. Now, what I am apparently decent at doing that I did not even know that I was originally doing was making a smoky eye. So I'm going to show you guys here my smoky eye. It's not exactly, I didn't even know that's what I was doing originally, but it works. So it looks a little bit more, like I got a little more product on there. A little bit more on this side. We'll make it. This one a little bit heavier than I expected on that one. I'm always gonna make it work. And now for the part of the actual smoky eye that apparently I'm good at, and I did not even know I was doing. I come in, a lot of people start with the smoky eye and then they kind of work on the rest of it. I go in and go at an angle, you know, like a triangle, and just kind of once I get it on there, I kind of work it all up in to the area and kind of leave it like I'm doing a cut crease and leaving that part there down or undone. Ugh. Okay. Same thing over here. Okay, so now, and that was actually starting around over here. Now, next I like to take, I like my flat brush for some reason when I do it. I take it and I actually hit the cut crease area with a little bit of gold. Get rid of that like sharp line right there, and then it's just kind of open, and then it all right. So there's that part. Now we're gonna take and dip right back into the brown a little bit. I like to right over there. You want to just go right underneath the bottom and just kind of make that way the eye actually all pulls together at that point. So after I hit with the brown, you want to kind of do the same thing that you did up top. So then I kind of hit that gray and that like clay color, and I kind of work right underneath there and merge those together. Okay, and then take the original transition color and kind of go under there like that. Okay. Next, I take the actual gold area and just kind of get that right there from the corner. There we have that part of the eyes done. Next, I'll put that up, and then I take my highlighter. And I use this illuminating kit here by Lifus. So I actually take this little thing here, and I hit right underneath the eyebrow to kind of make it a little bit of highlight, and then right here in the corner of the eye. All right, so for my liner today, I'm actually going to use the Wet n Wild Kohl Crayon pencil. So it's actually going to be in brown. Just since I used a little brown today, I'm just kind of want to keep the same appeal. So I'm actually going to apply it down here to my lower waterline, and then I close the eye. And just apply it directly to the top and the bottom. Alright. So after I do that, and my eyewear there, but I hit something. So after that, actually I'm going to take it. A lot of people pull down from the actual outside. I don't like to pull down from the outside. I just pull it straight down, and we'll work the pencil around on across. It's not an extreme look, but you can see the difference. And then I like to go in and just kind of work my shadows all on in here. That way nothing looks like it's just sitting there. I want it to look like it naturally is blended in. Alright, so next, right on top of my actual line, I'm actually going to take my Neutrogena liquid eyeliner in black, just because I'm going to be putting the lashes on, so it's going to be black right there anyway. And go right up on the top line there. Myself a light wing. Alright. Perfect. Alright, so next we're going to actually apply lashes. I actually get a big pack, a value pack off of Amazon through Hey Alice Beauty. They have an Instagram, it's heyalice.beauty if anybody's interested. I'm gonna put some mascara on so that I can put some lashes on here. And it's the Black Radiance Voluminous Mascara. Alright. So, let me get these lashes ready. So we're going to show you guys. It's actually Neutrogena Jet Black 01 liquid eyeliner. This is the eyeliner that I put over the top, the black. So I'm actually going to use bundle glue for my lashes. It's just how I was originally taught how to do them with, because I did not fare well when it came to regular lash glue normally. So I take a little bit, put just a small amount right along the lashes at the top. You want just like a little bit right along the strip there. This has to dry for 30 seconds. You want it to be tacky, almost like it looks like it would not stick. At that point, that's when you know that it's ready. So this here at 30 seconds and put it on. Now there's a couple different ways that I'll show you how I put my lashes on. There's a couple different ways that you can do this to actually get a different look. You can put it like rounded right onto your regular lashes, and that works. You can also sometimes I like to go up just a hair on the outside, and that'll actually make it look like, you know, that I actually have a raised eye, not it's so closed off. I'll just start on the inside there. Okay. Just right there on the inside. And then after I get it there, I go ahead and put it down. And then that wind blew right up my hand. And see, I just stick it just a hair above, like on the outside, it's just a hair raised, but it's actually down on the actual lash line over there to make the eye appear a little bit more raised. So there's that lash. And I'm gonna do this one more time. Again, same process. You just want to get the glue tacky. I always turn on my fan and just let it kind of blow on it, and then that way I set a timer for 30 seconds. That way I know that I'm ready. I can normally do it when it's like me by myself, no issue, but the moment that I have an audience or I'm doing it on live, it's like I will mess up or it blows out my hand. Loving the lash, loving the lash. All right, so turn that loud fan off and let's put this on here. You see what I mean with the eyes? They're raised up a little bit now. Bam. Now I actually go back and I put the Black Radiance mascara on the bottom. And then I have this Maybelline the Falsies Push-Up Angel, and with that I take and actually go right up into the falsies and just kind of work them in together with that mascara, and then kind of just you're merging the two together, making them one. So there's the look that we have. All right. Okay, so next, I'm actually gonna go into putting on the contour. So stick around. All right, so I actually start with my contour palette here. It's Badisa. I got this on Amazon. Have all these colors. I actually start with a mixture of these three, and I don't start with X. That's the colors I use. I just like literally. It's literally very pigmented. So I just kind of work in some color right here, and this is from the ear going towards the mouth, and that way this appears to be my cheekbone, very high, much more feminine. Then I'm just gonna work that in right there. Same thing. And I make the shadow to make it appear that this is my face, which it actually is, but it just cuts off any like anything that's not wanting to be there. I don't really want there. So then after that, I actually grab, and I got it right here. So I grab a pencil, brush that kind of looks like this, looks like a pencil. I get asked if it's a pencil all the time, so now I keep calling it a pencil. And then I doing the same contours, and I kind of go right here underneath my lips. It's gonna make them appear fuller as if there's a shadow underneath. And then right there. Kind of close it off at here, down here at the end. Okay. It would be mine. It still has the actual concealer on it. Just hit right there. Okay, so now I'm going to put that up, and I'm going to take some cheekers for my blush. I literally just take a little beauty blender, rub it right into it. I like to hit the high cheekbone up here as though that's my blush. A little bit more right. There we go. Now, at this point, I take a flat brush, and I'm actually gonna blend this all together for you. So I take and work downward with the nose, up and down with the nose, as I'm going away from there. Pulling everything up and away towards the eye. In this area up here, pulling up and out, up and out, up into the hairline. Making sure everything is going to be blended together. And then I take this here And I want to kind of make them go up to the ear, make the face appear snatched back. All right. So that's my face contoured and on. So next, I'm actually going to take my powder. I use this here, take it, put it all over my face, and then after that, take a big brush, let it smoothly just make it, work it in. This is gonna, of course, make everything look natural. I don't bake a lot unless I know that I'm going outside. I don't wear makeup out all the time unless I'm with people and I'm going for a certain look. So if I'm not, I don't bake as much. But I also live in Texas, so when I bake, you know, you're really gonna bake right under here and all, and leave that on for a while. But I don't do that as often, but I'll show you guys next time. All right, so next, I'm actually gonna take my Revlon Wine lip liner and line the lip. I like the color in the ends. It's like a little contour thing to kind of make them appear fuller. I did the contour underneath, and then after I do that, I take Maybelline 155 Savant, and I don't overline my lips. I don't overline my lips. I like my lips the way they are, so male or female. And I put some gloss on top of this. I use Hard Candy Glosstopia, and then I'm going to take the highlighter palette again, and I'm going to take a little fan brush. I use these two. Hit those cheekbones, hit the forehead, go up and down the nose. Alright, so that is that part. Then next I actually spray my face with this Maybelline Lasting Fix. I have a lot of Maybelline, did not even know that. Alright, now setting spray's on, base is done. I'm gonna get dressed and show you Carmen final result. So yes, this right here, guys, is Carmen. So thank you guys for sticking around, viewing it. This is me in drag, illusion as a woman, cross-dressing, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same to me. But yeah, next time I will be going in depth in a little bit other things. We'll eventually get to like the breastplate, stuff like that. And let me know if you have any questions. Don't forget to like, share, follow, ding the bell, whatever it is you do. And I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today. So yes.